Hi, you know what? Don't do that. Don't sneak up on me like that. At least, ring the.
Jim,
What? I was talking.
that's a really ugly hat.
Well, yeah, I know.
You don't have a nicer one?
Well, number one, it's one of my favorite hats. Number two, I haven't worn it for like a long time. Number three, it's like 30 years old. And,
Why is it so ugly?
well, so, 30 years old, wearing it mowing and stuff, it gets, sweaty and, back in the day being young and stupid, and being a guy, I didn't fully understand the ramifications of using bleach.
Oh boy.
So, hi you guys. If you're new, I'm Jim the Mad Camper, and it's a long story, but yeah, I will eventually be going camping, I hope, full time. Yeah, so bunch of new subscribers just in the last, few days or whatever. So, welcome you guys. So I don't know, Ava, what should we do? Do we just let anybody join? Like, well,
Duh. Of course we should.
Well, yeah, I don't know. MadPack, and if you're new, the MadPack is my faithful regular viewers. Where's my Benefiber? I had a joke where I held up this Benefiber, well, never mind. But so MadPack, do we just let anybody subscribe, or should we make them eat worms or something? To join the club?
Ew.
Leave a comment. What should we do to initiate the new subscribers? So, all right. I don't know what should we do?
I don't care. What about you?
Well, I don't know. What do you want to do?
I lined up a sponsor. How about that?
Well, okay. Well, let's. Are you ready?
Yep.
All right. Let's go do that then.
This episode of The Mad Camper has been sponsored by Windex. Creating invisible force fields since World War II.
It's not funny to laugh at the misfortune of others. How many of you have done that? Where you have to like wipe your face off of glass? Okay, come on. We've all done it. All right. In fact, I was at a party and I knocked the entire patio screen door off the tracks, and it hit the food table and made a big mess. New subscribers, one of you go over and check on that kid, make sure he's okay. Give him a hug, and then wrap his face in bubble wrap, and poke a couple holes so he can see. Okay, so yeah, it's a couple days later, you guys. Yeah, I'll explain. But oh wait, hang on. Sorry, jeez. All right, there we go. Technology. I'm a geek. All right, 62-year-old geek. Just get over it. All right. Let's see. So yeah, what you just saw was a couple days ago. Now, here's the thing. Most of you know I finished my chemo, 9 months of chemo, right? My my last chemo was 9 days ago, last Tuesday. I don't even know what day it is. So my question for you guys is, and the reason I'm asking it is because I thought I would start feeling way better by now, right? I talk about, chemo, and then I feel okay, and then I start going downhill and I'm really fatigued, and, and then I start recovering just in time for the next week's chemo, right? Well, it's been 9 days. And so I thought I would be, starting to feel like semi halfway back to normal, as normal as I can get. But then the past couple of days, I started feeling crummy again, and I'm fatigued and, having a hard time getting my garbage out and stuff like that. So my question is, I know we have survivors in the Mad Pack. You guys have gone through this, right? So, and I know there's different kinds of treatment, right? There's infusion therapy, chemo, where it goes in your smart port, there's oral, cancer drugs. There's radiation, which sucks. According to you guys, I've heard stories about radiation. That's like hardcore. So after you guys, survivors, after you finished your chemo treatment, how long did it take, excuse me, for you to start feeling better? All right. Cause I'm kind of looking forward to that. So yeah, I'm curious. Leave a comment, if you don't mind. Speaking of comments, just looking at my notes, I like referring to people by their first names. It's just, I don't know. It's just me, but, I'm going to be responding to your comments in a second, and it's going to be really fun. But some of you have, you'll leave a comment and your channel name is like, I love cake 3.1415927, something like that, where it's kind of cryptic. By the way, did you see what I did there? I love cake and then 3.14159, pi.
Science!
Right? So if you want me to, instead of I love cake, and your name is Sally, and when I'm responding to your comments, over video, Sally says, hey, Sally, instead of I love cake 3.1415, you know what I mean? So if you want me to respond by your first name, just leave it in the comments or whatever. Whatever. I don't care. Well, I kind of do. Well, not really. So now, on a more serious note, you guys, by the way, it's 6 below freezing Fahrenheit in Minnesota right now. I had to run to the truck to get something for you guys. And I was dressed like this, like an idiot. All right. Don't hesitate to get one of these. A handicapped parking permit. I just got this like a month ago. I just finished 9 months of chemo. And yes, going to the grocery store because of my edema, like lugging my 2 big watermelon feet, and neuropathy, and, and I think a nurse brought it up. She's like, well, you idiot, why don't you get a handicap permit? Well, she didn't call me an idiot, but I'm like, really? Scooby-Doo, like, I didn't even think about it. But you guys, if you are struggling, like for me, my fatigue, and so I talked to my doctor and I looked at the form that she filled out, has trouble walking over 200 feet. Yeah, on certain days. Now, I don't know how you feel about it, but for me, what I don't know, I'm not saying, do what you need to do. But when I pull up to the grocery store and there's one spot left, I don't know, I'll leave it. I'll park as close as I can, because you guys know my mantra is somebody probably needs it more than me, right? So I'm not going to take up like the last spot just because I'm doing my shuffle thing. right? So, but do what you want. If you're struggling, if you're having a hard time, get one of these. That's what they're there for, right? Okay, now I'm getting preachy again. So, but anyway, just a little, I don't know. I wish I would have done this way sooner. 8 months of chemo, having trouble, and now I just, a month later. Anyway, what else? I think that's it. Right?
I think so.
Okay, should we do comments?
Oh, you betcha.
Oh, are you Scandinavian?
No, I'm 64-bit.
All right, let's do comments. Let's go. Okay, yeah, I guess. Hi. It's a couple days later. It's Saturday morning, 9:00, and I wanted to get this video out early this morning, like hours ago, but you guys, I just didn't feel good again, the last couple of days, and so, yeah, sorry. Well, no, you know what? Here's today's psychology tip. If something happens, you don't have to say, and something happens and it's out of your control, right? Like I just didn't feel good, so I couldn't, continue editing this video. If something happens and it's out of your control, it's not your fault, you don't have to apologize, right? Or am I wrong? It's like, it is it is what it is, right? So anyway, don't you hate that when you're shooting a video and that happens? All right, so this video was supposed to be me responding to all your comments, all right? So, but I know how things go. It's like I've got all these ideas. You guys know I take notes all the time. So my ADD kicks in once in a while. And most of you know, right? Attention deficit. That's why I talk about the DSM-5, the Diagnostic Statistical Manual for Psychology. Yeah, I've got my own dang chapter in there. But you know what? It works for me. It works, with my personality. But anyways, so I get a notification on my phone. Amazon has delivered, something, blah, blah, blah. So I go outside on the deck. I've got a table set up out there for deliveries, so I don't have to bend over. So yeah, it was the cooling fans for my big solar project. And if you guys are doing a big solar project, make sure you put the metal grate on the front of your fans so the mice don't get in your trailer. Because it's blowing outside, right? And the mice can get in there, right? So, but then I also got this. And it's addressed to excuse me. It's addressed to the Mad Camper gift shop, which is a whole nother logo I designed for my Etsy store, right? My stickers, So one of you sent me this, and I'm like, So this is super cool. You know what was in there? It's an advent calendar. Do you guys remember this when we were kids? This brought back so many memories. What it is, it's just a thing, and it's got all these little doors on the front. And they're numbered 1 through 24. And so you start December 1st. So, it's the 14th. Does that ring a bell for anybody? I'll explain. But so I get to eat like 14 of these right now. But you open one of these doors, one per day until the 24th, and then it's Christmas. So I think I know who sent this, but it's 3 of you have ordered stickers on my Etsy store, so I've got it narrowed down. Just based on, the Mad Camper gift shop. So thank you. This, and you know why this is really fun? I don't want to make a big deal about it, but it's my birthday. It's really not that big of a deal. I really don't want to, it's really not, but it is. Sit, stay, no, sit. If you're new, oh, you have no idea. So, thank you for the Advent calendar on my birthday. So, not to make a big deal about it, Oh, that went right over. All right, you guys. I'm in a good mood. I'm feeling better after the last couple of days. So I hope you guys are doing good. I'm going to cut this off, and I'll keep going. I'll do another video. Jeez, you guys are so demanding. I'll do the next video this morning and get that one out. And your comments, some of your comments are awesome. And as of this morning, a couple more subscribers. It's like, I don't know what, why, what, I'm not that funny, well, yeah, I kind of am. But I got to go, you guys. And thank you. And thanks to whoever sent that. And yeah, I'm having a fun birthday. All right. So yeah, I'll respond to your comments in the next. All right. Bye-bye.